In the last 8 months, I have used the Creator Advantage to help dozens of businesses double and even triple their revenue while using the exact same strategies for my own company to get to $20,000 a month consistently. In this video, I'm going to show you to crush your competition using the 3-step Creator Advantage approach. And the best part is you could still outperform your competition even if they're better entrepreneurs than you are. The game is changing, and these are the 3 steps you need to follow to get ahead and crush your competition in 2025 and beyond. Let's hop into it. Now, I'm going to dive into plenty of strategies, but it all falls under this concept and this question that you could pose yourself right here. When's the last time you bought something without checking the reputation of that product or service online? Whether it's a Trustpilot, whether it's Amazon reviews, whether it's a website review, whether it's going to Google and Reddit and seeing what people have to say about this company. This is how every single consumer right now is shopping. Right? Just because there's so many vendors out there, there's so many options for people. People want the best deal for the lowest price. That's what anyone ever wants, right? And if they're telling you they don't want that, they're lying. People want the best value for the lowest amount of price, and they judge that based on what people have to say about you online. People are buying from people, they're not buying from logos. All right. So what we're going to accomplish with this Creator Advantage and this creator-led marketing is having a connection with your ICP while also having a sick business offer. This is the sweet spot. This is when people love you and love your product and will buy your stuff whenever you mention it. This is where you get these Mr. Beast type, these celebrities that people love and they have a good product. It's a match made in heaven. All right. This is creator-led marketing. This is where everything is going because the old playbook says to build a product, buy ads, and hope for the best, really, right? How well can I run ads? Well, ads still work. I'm not saying they don't. I'm saying if you combine this with new Creator Advantage strategies, which I'm about to hop into, you will see not only lower ad costs, but insane loyalty from customers that will buy again, refer you out, and do stuff like that. All right. The new Creator Entrepreneur Playbook says you build an audience. So, right, this is cold, this is warm. You build an audience that actually likes you and understands what you do. You create trust with that audience, and then you sell products to people that already want to buy from you, the person, not the company. All right. This is why the biggest companies in the world, they have massive marketing budgets like Mr. Beast right here. Mr. Beast, right, he is a person. He has people that love him. Like people absolutely love this guy because he makes cool content. And now he sells a product, right? And of course, all these people that love him are going to buy that specific product, right? And this is how he cashes in and made about $250 million from a chocolate bar company last year, I believe it was. All right, same with Duolingo. There's no reason Duolingo needs to have 17 million followers on one social media platform. That is absolutely insane. And if you look into their marketing budget, I believe they're doing paid ads as well. They're spending $50 million a year, most likely on organic marketing, because they're building trust with this little bird thingy here, whatever this is. They're building trust. People get to know this bird. They get to know the creators on the TikTok, and they start to buy from Duolingo, right? Because there's no other competition I could even think of. The only thing I think about learning a language is Duolingo. That's how well that they're established online and in the online space in marketing, all right? That is just sort of 2 examples of the many of the old business playbook, which is just run ads, whatever, and these new people that are dominating, right? Duolingo is like an actual company, and the Mr. Beast, I would say, is a creator-led company. So that's 2 examples I tried to show you guys, but you have to understand that this shift is happening. Now, you could be grumpy about it, you could be sad about it, you could hate it, but this is the reality of the situation, and you have to adapt. You can't just run cold ads anymore, spend thousands of dollars on ads and make it work. You have to have some type of organic marketing strategy and become a creator in your own sense. It might not be you, it might be someone on your team, but these are the things you have to do because, again, the old playbook is very corporate, paid marketing, product-centric approach, which is fine, still works a little bit, but it's moving towards authentic brand online, giving authentic vibes and authenticity and being very just, see-through in your content and being very open to who you are as a person, what you believe in. When you do that, you build trust, and then finally you have audience-centric strategy, and then you sell the product off the back end of your audience and what they want and how they found you. All right, this is the new playbook, and this, again, has allowed me to make multiple 6 figures in my business, has allowed me to generate over $250,000 through social media for my other clients. This is what's working right now. All right, creators build a 2-way relationship, and they respond to comments, asking questions, do all this stuff, right? It's a 2-way engagement, which is really, really cool. If you're running ads to a person, like it's not as trustworthy as you seeing organic content online. Now, when you compare an entrepreneur and a creator, and when they sort of say, like, have a baby, this is when you get Alex Hormozi, right? A guy that's not only an insane entrepreneur, but also an insane creator, right? If you look into what he leans into, it's organic content on the internet. Yes, he runs paid ads and he does that stuff, but he is more on the creator side of things because he knows that this is the way going forward, building a brand, building an audience, and doing so with your face. So This is what he's doing, and now you can see, like, even if you followed him for a long time, he's going to more authentic and less polished content, so where he's just walking around, he's just in his like muscle tee, he just has like random tweets about his life. It used to be a hyper cut and hyper flash, now it's just very chill. It's just Alex Hormozi as a person. And if you think about it, if you're a person, right, and you're just being you, you will attract the people that are like you and that want to buy, right? This is why, I don't know if you're on the internet and you see these ads about people running ads about their religion, people running ads about their gender, people running ads about their actual like political decisions. This is because you attract who you are, right? So if you are on this side of the political spectrum, you're going to attract those type of people, and those type of people are going to buy with you. So it all is in your advantage because you're essentially monetizing, right, you, right, which no one could take advantage of. This is the best thing. You have all these traits, right? You're this, you're that, you're this, you're that, right? All the other people that have these same traits are going to naturally like your stuff and naturally want to buy from you. So you are literally monetizing you. This is the creator advantage, right? It's the best advantage in the world because no one could copy you because there's only one of you, right? So if you think about it from that point of view, this is why people like Alex Hormozi are winning, because he just does him. He talks about business. He talks about lifting weights and being in the gym. He talks about all this stuff. The people that can relate to him, and all right, and he's doing it on a massive scale. That's why he's winning. Okay, traditional marketing, again, one-way communication. You're running paid ads. So you have paid ads, you're just running it to people. There's no like people getting back to that person really. Digital marketing is a different way. So digital marketing, this would be like organic marketing. They run digital marketing. The person could comment, and then this person could respond and make another video, respond to that comment, and then it could happen again. And this just fosters more content and fosters more engagement and more trust, right? The whole thing we're building here is trust. Trust sells, guys. No matter what you do, paid ads, cold email, whatever it is, testimonials on your website, trust sells. That's all you need. And a great example of this is a client we're working with right now. They have a SaaS company. I'm going to show you how important digital marketing is. If they were just running ads, they would just be running ads, and everyone knows how that goes. Right now, they're doing digital marketing through their YouTube channel. So we're helping them grow on YouTube, and they're adding anywhere from $5,000 to $6,000 in MRR every single month from their organic YouTube videos that we're helping them create. I'm going to show you in a second how you could use AI to get on social media. That's the real big creator-led marketing strategy. The creator advantage is really built around organic marketing and AI. That's in a second. But the strategies we're taking with the SaaS company is they post on YouTube, right? And they're really crushing it there. So they're super happy with what we've been able to do so far. They're posting content. The content reaches an audience. And not only do the audience comment, so they leave comments, but this SaaS company responds to the comments, and they'll create the second YouTube video. So they'll create another YouTube video based on that person's comment, which is awesome. So not only does the audience feel like respected, they feel like, oh, this person's actually listening. They're literally updating and revamping their whole website based on the comments they're getting. They're creating new content to solve my pain, which builds trust, which will make people buy their stuff. Literally, we see it every single day. We're tracking everything. They're getting like 10, 20 new signups every single day, free, and then some are paid. So not only building trust, but it's just giving the SaaS company other content to create. A lot of people struggle with like, hey, what content do I even create? Well, start creating content, getting feedback, and then create content based on the feedback you're getting. That's the easiest way to do it. All right, so it's crushing it for the SaaS company. If you want to see some of our client results and testimonials, there's 7 of them right here. You can hear from a dozen of our clients how we're using AI and social media and creator advantages to scale companies. Okay. Now, if you're saying, I know a lot of you, I'm not a creator, I run a business, I want to get on camera, I don't want to do this. First of all, it's not as hard as you think. It's really just being you. Like I mentioned earlier, I am just being me and talking about what I love to do, which is growing companies with AI, social media, and creator-led strategies. It's not very hard for me to do so when you put it like that. But the biggest point here is that the line between the two is blurred, right? So creator and a business are the same thing now, right? They're the same thing. Like there is not a big difference between a creator and a business. A creator can create for a business. The business is built off the back of the creator, but there's a really blurred line here, guys. And you have to realize everything is moving this way. Like you saw with Duolingo, you see all these other companies, just like observe some of the ads you're seeing. Look at their social presence. People are starting to build it out. And most successful creators operate like businesses now, like you see right here. All right, so the line is being blurred, and there's no longer an excuse to say, hey, I'm not a creator, because you are. You created a company, now you're just creating online. It's the same thing. Just don't overcomplicate it or overthink it or make it too complex. All right, now here are the 3-step framework I have used to help my clients make this transition from like paid ads, outreach, referrals to not doing that anymore, but doing that and having organic content. Usually when we do it for our clients, organic content crushes all the other stuff they're doing, but this is what we're doing right now. So first is find your voice. All right, what I just told you earlier is literally just be you. You can check out my channel. I don't talk about stuff I don't want to talk about. I don't talk about stuff I don't know. I am just me, and I go off the experiences I have had as a business person running a company and the stories I have learned and experienced when helping other people. All right, so past experiences are huge. Hot takes. I have some hot takes about this. Like a lot of people still think paid ads is the route. It's not wrong. I think creator-led marketing is the way to go in the future, especially as AI is here and AI can copy your paid ads, and there's a bunch of stuff that sort of happens there. Talk about your background, where you came from, what you've learned. Just be relatable as well, failures and lessons. And then again, just simply be you. Just be you in your content. All right. People will naturally gravitate towards you, especially if you already have big accomplishments. I won't tell you and lie to you saying that if you have 0 accomplishments and you're a beginner, that it will be easy. It will be extremely hard because you have nothing to show off. But if you already have accomplishments, you already hit a 6-figure business, you already hit a 7-figure business, just be you and talk about it and frame it. The framing is really important. Frame it in a way that gets people to buy your services. We actually have a free course on the framing, the messaging, offer creation, and everything like that, of using social media and AI and how to go about that, because there's a little bit of like a creative edge there. Framing your message and getting people to buy from your message and your experiences. If you want to check that free course out, it is the second link down in the description. 2 is create consistently. All right. So the second biggest mistake people make is treating content like a campaign. All right. So this is not an ad campaign. So ad campaign, you pay upfront and then you run it. All right. It's like a one-time thing. Content is a little bit more competitive, or it's a little bit more hard in my opinion, because you have to continually create and you have to keep it going. All right. So you have to create and batch create ideally, but you don't see results immediately because it's not a campaign. All right. So you have to do it consistently to see actual results. And the way we do so is by using our AI YouTube dashboard. So it's the combination of AI plus content. And this creates consistency, and consistency, as everyone knows in every business ever, consistency, this is what creates the actual results we've been able to see for ourselves and for our clients. I'll show you the dashboard briefly in a second. If you want a bigger demo, you could see it for free on our website down below. So let me hop over to that really quickly. So this is our AI content dashboard. This is where the bulk of our content is stored, created, and tweaked as well. So our YouTube, all of our YouTube workflows and scripts are created in here. LinkedIn posts, Twitter posts, some short form content scripts as well. This is our one-stop shop for content. And the cool thing is this is highly customized to our company. So our company has a knowledge base within our dashboard. So every single thing that we generate, every single script that AI is written is being made in a perspective of our business and in the language and tone of our business, with the goals of our business. All right. So you can see that this video was actually created by AI in terms of the script. So if I come to, let's say, the script generator, basically how the script generator works, saves me so much time. As I could come in here, I could pick a video I want to create, a bunch of videos to create. I'll pick it. I'll say, okay, who is this for? What's the goal of the video? Pick a type of script I like. Some people like a detailed script. I like script outline, so I could just make it a little bit more me. I hit generate, and basically in like a few seconds here, I have a whole video. So you'll see a video on my channel coming soon about 2025 and how it's the last year to build a brand. The whole thing that you're seeing is generated by AI, and it works very well, right? I don't have to think about it anymore. I don't have to guess about what to talk about. The best scripts out there that knows my company's knowledge base and knows my goals because I tell it, and then it makes me a very amazing script. Then what I do is I put a target publish date for this video. So I know when I have to post this, when my team has to get edited, when it has to have a thumbnail. And the cool part is, like, I don't have to do any editing or thumbnail creation as well, because I hit this one button, my team gets notified that they take care of the video for me, and that is that. And when that's done, I also come to the repurpose center down here, and that could turn my video into LinkedIn, Twitter, and short form scripts. If you want a demo on that, again, everything will be on our website down below. And you can see just how we're using this platform to not only crank out content, but crank out quality content that is signing us clients every single week. All right. So that is consistency. That's how we're using AI content, just an infrastructure, if you will, to consistently sign us clients. And I highly recommend, if you don't have something where you're consistent, have something where you're consistent. Build something where you're consistent. If you want a demo of the software platform we're using, you hop on a call with us or watch it on our website. I highly recommend that you try to use something that is similar so you can stay on track, because this is a game of consistency. If you post for 3 months and then you stop, you're not going to beat someone like me who's posted for 2 years consistently, or some of these other people have posted for 5 years consistently, and thus have seen exponential results. So stay consistent, and be consistent by having something like the AI content dashboard, which I just showed you. All right, and step 3 is converting attention into revenue. This is huge. A lot of people make this mistakes. There are a lot of broke creators out there, I'm sorry, but they have hundreds of thousands of eyeballs and they have no money. I have a very small audience and I'm able to build a multiple 6-figure brand. That's where you want to be. We're building creator-led marketing channels for business purposes, not to be Kim Kardashian or Mr. Beast or these really, really fancy people, even though that's fine. Like Mr. Beast has views and money, which is great. A lot of people just have views, which is what we don't want. So how do we convert that attention into revenue? This is how we're sort of doing it right here. The key, the star of this, is to make the transition natural. So you can see I'm giving you guys a lot of value in this video, hopefully stuff you could take away and run with to go ahead and make content and be organized about it. I give call to actions throughout the video, right? Because I'm a business that wants to make money and I want to help other people make money. It's a win-win. If I help you, you pay me, I get money, and I help you make more money. We both make money, and it's a win-win. All right. But I do so by just, saying, hey, I have a training here, or hey, book a call with me here, or hey, check out my website here. That's all it is, right? It's just smooth, natural transitions that happen throughout your video. You don't have to force stuff anymore because what happens usually is when people watch your content, they want to buy. So you don't have to even force them to buy. They just want to know the next steps. So I give them, the next steps. But basically, this is how it works. This is just random fictitious numbers here. You have views, you have people that are interested. So let's say I get this many views in a video. Some people will be interested. Interested will be like a link click, or maybe they watch another video. You turn one view to two. That's another really good strategy. I talk about that in a dozen of my other videos here on my channel. Then you have a natural call to action. Let's say a lot of people take call to action, and you have booked calls. All right, so this funnel is sort of how it works. The way we do so is essentially we have my YouTube channel. I have a free training down below, free training, and I have a free course. And if you go to either of those, I just want to let you know that both of them are meant for you to book a call. All right, when I book calls, I make money, and they have to be quality calls. So sometimes, like if you're going through the free training and you're trying to get to our calendar, if you answer some of the questions wrong, you'll just be sent to our free course. So there's like a downsell there if they're not qualified. But the free course is meant for people to make a lot of money, right? We've had people have wins in there without paying us a dime, and that's what it's there for. But obviously, we want people to book in a call with us over time. That's sort of our funnel. It's very, very simple. And that is pretty much it. We're using the same funnel for Ibrahim. We worked with him about 7 months ago. He was able to hit $10,000 a month in 44 days, which is crazy. So he went from pretty much 0 to 10K in 44 days with a YouTube channel. So a creator-led marketing strategy, like we just mentioned. Pretty crazy. And he said natural call to action. So he gave so much value in his videos. He's really good at what he does. We helped him package it up and helped him get started. And he just gave natural call to actions, and he was able to achieve like 23K in the pipeline, 10K in 44 days. All right. Now this works for dozens of niches, guys. Just to name a few, we've worked in different countries. We work with different niches. We work with different people selling different things. This works across the board. All right. And some people did come to us in the beginning and say, this is too boring, or this is too serious, or this is, it's not going after who I want to go to. I'm going after older people. This is for younger people. Whatever the case may be, this stuff works across the board. I guarantee you could find someone in your niche dominating with this strategy. And I'm telling you, it's not much effort to replicate what he's doing. If you have the right strategy, if you have the right mental attitude, which I showed you, which is just great content being you and showing your authority. And 3, if you have consistency, which we use AI for, right? This stuff works across the board. Again, you could check out client results down below. We have a whole playlist of client results. Like Jay, he had a Google Ads agency. He had about 400 subscribers. And he said a 9K a month deal. Arman AI agency closing 10K deals. Go watch his. His is insane with only a few hundred views per video. And then we're also working again with a B2B software company at the moment, which I described earlier. They're adding about 6K every single month from simple YouTube videos, just like the one I'm filming right now. And they're using AI to aid that entire process because everyone that works get access to that dashboard. This dashboard right here. Everyone gets access to this that I mentioned to you guys not too long ago. So you can check out all these client testimonials down below. I won't say it again. And that's pretty much all I have for you guys. I think the next thing you guys could do is check out our free course, our free training, or just take advantage of this. And I always want to emphasize this before I sort of end this recording here. Be you and record it. That is all you have to do. That is the best start you could have. You don't have to think about what to film or who to film or how to film. Grab a camera, grab a microphone, record you talking about what you love, which is your business. That's all you have to do. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, you will love how we're actually turning these strategies into massive amounts of money for our company. You can watch that here. I will see you in the free course, free training on our website or on a call, and I'll talk to you guys soon.